You've seen the footage and some of you have lived it, but there's no question that riding in the deep powder with the snow blowing right over your head is an exhilarating experience. Today's snowmobiles are highly engineered machines that are capable of getting us into the backcountry areas where no one thought possible years back. Not only do they open up access to the playgrounds, they also can bring you into harm's way if you aren't prepared for off-trail adventure. Proper equipment, preparation, and training should be used when venturing into the backcountry vertical terrain. Dave Nikovich from the Revelstoke Search and Rescue tells us that even sledders who are prepared and experienced sometimes need assistance.
Well, there was 5 fellows from Saskatchewan last year that were down in a hole, and they ended up having to stay there all night. And we got them in the morning, and they had a fire going, and they had dug a pit and did everything right and had a thermal blanket there and whatnot. So that was pretty good to get them out of there. Another couple of years ago, there was a couple fellows that were supposed to be down at noon, and they didn't make it down. We searched for them all night, and there was a big snowstorm going on. And in the morning, we had to get the chopper to locate them. We couldn't find them. And so they're pretty happy fellows when we rode up to them after the chopper located them for us, eh?
If by chance you're out in the backcountry and find yourself lost or stuck in the deep stuff, here's some solid advice to follow.
Well, the first thing they should do is, if they are carrying a cell phone, because they do work in different areas these days, is shut it off when you're out here, because when you're out of service area, the cell phone is continually looking for a signal. So shut it off until you absolutely need it. One of the big things that they talk about in search and rescue here is that, you know, by the time we get a phone call at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon and people call in, they're talking about how dead their battery is on their cell already, and then we lose contact with them and can't get proper information off them to help to locate them. Eh?
If you end up stranded, remember the odds have already been calculated, and they are very low. So don't try and be a hero. If you're stranded, stay put and wait for help.
Yeah, they should stay put with their sled. Or, probably the biggest mistake I've seen people doing is to walk downhill. They think that downhill is the way out, and it's sometimes gets them into a worse mess than we can locate a sled. But when they start walking away from that and walking downhill, it's pretty hard to follow them.
Be prepared and know the rules of engagement before you go off-piste. Great advice from someone whose job it is, but hopes to never have to come looking for you.